Hello everyone, how are you? Right, I'm back for another one and I'm in a very nice location this morning. If I flip you around, you see what I see. Right, but that's not actually what we're here to see. I'm in Leigh-on-Sea in Essex this morning. It's silly o'clock. It's very busy here because we are right on the high street, basically, of Leigh. And we are here to see a tomb. But it's not just any old tomb. It's the tomb of Mary Ellis. Now, she died in 1609. And that, believe it or not, isn't the important bit or the interesting bit. The interesting bit is not who's in the tomb, it's just the tomb itself and its history. Now I'll show you what I'm seeing in a minute, because we're going to St Clement's churchyard, and as soon as I see it I should show it to you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here, but in a minute I'll show it to you. Just walking through the Gardens of Remembrance next to the church, and it's still quite dark and there's quite a few trees here. But the church is literally just up here in front of me. And then we'll go and see if we can find the tomb. Let's turn you around. There's a church just peering through the trees now. But that's why we're here today. We're going to go and see if we can find the tomb of Mary Ellis. Okay, here we go, walking through the end of the path, and now you should clearly see the church in front of me. This is quite an interesting thing as well. It's called the, what's it called? The Stairway to Nowhere. It goes from Leigh High Street down to Old Leigh, which is the fishing part, because we're right on the river here, which you can see in the background there. Right, well, we're now in the little churchyard, and there are some interesting tombs and that in here. But what I'll do is I'll just film and I'll walk around. It's only going to be a short video today. I'll just walk around the churchyard and explain a little bit about the tomb we're going to see. In the churchyard of St Clement's in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex, you can find the tomb of Mary Ellis. According to her tomb, Ellis passed away at the impressive age of 119. This is all the more incredible considering Mary Ellis died in 1609 after living through the entire 16th century and the reigns of every Tudor monarch. In addition to her longevity, her tomb's inscription includes the odd detail that she remained a virgin throughout her life. Quite surprisingly, however, it is neither of these features that have made her tomb such a local wonder. It is the tomb's worn stone top. The fascinating tomb is known locally as the Cutlass Stone, or Cutlass Tomb, due to the deep scores across its top. Marks that, according to many, indicate it was used by press gangs to sharpen their swords. Many of these gangs would loiter outside pubs and churches waiting for young men suitably fit for service to leave before capturing them and taking them off to sea. It is believed that such gangs would gather outside St Clement's during its Sunday services, and while waiting would hone their swords on the large stone tomb directly outside. According to local legend, however, it was this absent-minded and disrespectful sharpening that may have just saved the young male parishioners from a life at sea. The sound of the press gang's swords scraping on the stone could apparently be heard within the church. Alerted to the unwelcome presence outside, men would escape unnoticed through a tunnel under the church tower, meaning that only the elderly and unfit would be seen to leave the church. Less imaginatively, but equally possible, it has been recently proposed that the cuts were made by the blades of local field workers, scythes, instead of those of bullies.
Right, well that's basically the churchyard here at St Clement's in Leigh-on-Sea in Essex. And the tomb we have come to see is now literally here right in front of me. Let's turn you around again and see what you think. This is the tomb of Mary Ellis, and if you look at the top of this, these are the score marks. You see the way it's worn around the edges. It's where they sharpen their swords or scythes, whichever one you choose to believe. Now, the inscription on this tomb really isn't very clear. Let's see what we can see. I can kind of see some of it, just not very much. But that is the tomb of Mary Ellis at St Clement's Church in Leigh. Sorry, it just feels quiet. I'm talking quiet. I don't know why I'm talking quiet. It just feels very quiet. But as I said, that is the tomb of Mary Ellis. Beautiful views around here. Unfortunately, it just happened to be right on the high street. But anyway, that'll do for this video. I said it was only going to be a short one. I'm off to do another two tomorrow. And they're both celebrities, well-known celebrities. So if you want to donate to the channel, there is a donate button on the banner. It just helps me with a bit of fuel to help me get around, because the price of fuel is not cheap these days. So if you want to see any more videos and you feel like you could donate a little bit, that's brilliant. If not, equally good. But if you, as I say, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you feel you want to. But until then, I will see you on the next one, wherever that is. So bye bye for now.